Taking a look at some of our top trading systems this week. Stock index swing captured that big move yesterday. There's a big gap up. We got long. That's hard to do. We've lost on that before. We did that over here and lost. But then yesterday we were able to capture the move. So buying gap up is difficult. It would be nice to capture the full range of the day and capture the overnight gap as well. But this does have a profit target and we hit it. Today we're short, so we'll see what happens. Overnight, we went to new highs in the E-mini S&P. So we'll see if there's some profit taking. Almost 100, over 100 point range in the last few days, from the lows on Tuesday until the overnight highs on Friday. And so big range. Captured this move as well in our gap continuation strategy. It has an $800 profit target. Captured it in Cobra as well, and it hits profit target. And then the day trade strategy is swing day trade, captured it as well. It's also short today, and so that's our top stock index swing. And Ninja Trader, the strategy is right here. You see an extra trade in Ninja Trader that captured the move also on Wednesday. So the parameters and data are a little bit different, and different platforms have different values for the NYSE tick. And in Ninja Trader, this was captured on Wednesday as well. So there's a profit target on Wednesday, Thursday, and it's also short today. We'll see if that pans out or if the market moves higher. Cobra crude oil, huge moves in crude oil, and let me show you how we traded that here. Let me maximize this window. Currently long today, 56.91 in February crude. Got a small short yesterday, and I like trading the long side. I like being long. We could get stopped out. It came within about a little bit of our stop loss down here. Came close to it twice, and then it's rallied. There's got to be some Friday short covering at some point, or a bounce at some point, and so I like trading the long side of this. It could be, again, it could be wrong today. Captured this big counter trend rally on Wednesday, gave back a lot of profits. It captured about a full dollar per barrel, which is $1,000 per futures contract, and gave back about $2.50 per barrel. So after the market was over, I said, wow, you don't usually see moves this big. What would happen if we had a $2,000 profit target, $2,000 trailing stop loss, or a surge exit strategy? And historically, none of those help improve Cobra crude oil. So that's what makes trading difficult, is to see things like this, and you see, wow, you're up, almost 3,500 intraday, and you end up only 1,000. And the keeping strategies loosely parameterized is just kind of part of trading, and something that works best. And you could make discretionary trades and say, I'm going to go ahead and get out here on this surge, and if that works for you, you can do that. But you have to be consistent. When you start discretionary trading, you have to be consistent, and that's hard to do, is to always be consistent. Once you start making those discretionary trades, in the short term you might be right and you might get some things right, but in the long term, I find that it's easier to underperform the strategies. And so it's definitely a skill that requires a lot of consistency and a lot of experience. You see the same trades here in Ninja Trader. Long today, 56. I'm sorry, we're long at 55.90, 92 actually, not 56. So long at 55.92, and same short trade yesterday, and the same scenario on um, Wednesday, where you see this big move up. And once again, um, testing a few things to see what we could have done better to capture that. It would have worked. It would have worked better on Wednesday, but for the overall system results, testing it back to 2006, it doesn't work as well when we add something to this to capture these moves. I'm not saying I tested simple things: dollar trailing, profit target, surge exits. I'm not saying that something could not be improved in this strategy. Um, Maybe a profit target for a counter trend move. So if the trend is down, then we have profit targets for longs, something like that, maybe. But so the basic stuff, like just a pure generic profit target or trailing stop loss, of $2,000 or $3,000 doesn't improve the strategy in the long term. It actually hurts the results in the long term. So we want to be consistent. We got to trade the same way all the time and be consistent in that. And so we'll see how this plays out again today. Interesting thing on Wednesday in crude oil is we had the long trade that you see here, and we also made a profit on the short side trading SR counter trend. So you see SR counter trend captured this short trade right here. Got short again, got stopped out, but it made 250 on the day on the short side, and then the long side made money. And so the reason I bring this up is a lot of people have questions. What do I do if I have a system, two different systems in the same market, and one trades the long side and one trades the short side? And that happens, but you still get the same results as if you trade them in different accounts. You can trade them in the same account. And what happens is we were short here first, and we got short at 56.09 at 10:20 a.m. And let's see what time we got in at Cobra Crude, and then shortly after we got long. So we got short at 56.09, then we got long at 55.74 in this system. So basically our first trade was to get short at 56.09. Then we bought one at 55.74, and so while one system was short, one system was long on the chart, our account was flat. And so we got long again when SR counter trend crude hit its profit target. So it bought one at its profit target at 55.29. So we went from flat to long at 55.29 area, and then so we were long, and then SR counter trend was flat and Cobra Crude was long again because it wasn't stopped out. It could have gotten stopped out, but it didn't on the downside. And so when it hit its profit target, we were long again. And then we sold one at 56.35, and so then we were flat again. And then Cobra Crude was long and SR counter trend was short. And this time it got stopped out. And so when it got stopped out, we got long again. So in this scenario, the first scenario, it looked like we sold one, bought one at a lower price, and then got long again, and then it looked like we hit a profit target, and then we got long again here, and then of course the market went up and then sold off, and um, the final trade was about break even. So while there were three trades, you took them in a different sequence, you still got the same results. And so that's how that works, to trade multiple systems in the same market that have different positions. Your position in your account will either be long, flat, or short. Um, and so even though your systems may be one long and one short. So let me know if you have any questions on that. That's crude oil update. That is the stock index update. You see Euro Surge is also short here, and we'll see how that plays out. Other trades, and Asia Gold is also available now in NinjaTrader. So if you were at the webinar last week, I have Asia Gold available. So I will have a video for that again next week. So that's the update for the trading.